government is implementing measures to guarantee constant supply of petroleum products. To mitigate the impact of the rising price of petroleum products at the pump for the next 3 months, government has decided to reduce margins in petroleum price build-up by a total of 15 pesos per litre with effect from 1st April. The details are as follows. Bus margin reduced by 2 pesos per litre, Unified Petroleum Pricing Fund margin reduced by 9 pesos per litre, fuel marking margin reduced by 1 peso per litre, primary distribution margin reduced by 3 pesos per litre. Ladies and gentlemen, these reductions in margins are expected to reduce prices of petrol by 1.6% and diesel by 1.4%.
After government, through the Minister of Finance, announced that prices of petroleum products were expected to see a change with effects from April 1, Citi News' checks at some fuel pumps indeed showed a reduction in prices. Some consumers who I spotted were not excited about the efforts made by government. What really could be their reasons?
I'm not still happy. Why? It has to go down more.
Why do you think it has to go down? I mean, the government has done its best, but at least 15 pesos. Isn't that significant enough?
He has done his best, but his best is not enough. Because looking at the rate it went up, it's 15 pesos is still small. So we need it to go down more.
How down? How further down do you want it?
By how much?
If he can even do it maybe 30 pesos addition, it will be better.
They need to reduce it down. Because our work, maybe I'll go and take 4,000 goods and I'll come and come out 2,500 and buy diesel. And police for they also call it. And my woman and the children, how much am I going to use and feed them? So we are begging present.
Actually, I bought 10 liters. I usually buy in liters because that's what the company gives to me. I took about 10 liters. I didn't really check the price, but looking at it is about 9 cedis. Is it 40 something pesos? I'm not really keen about knowing how much it costs because it will just blow my mind.
Okay, but at least it has seen a reduction from what you used to buy previously.
Exactly, but the reduction is very minute. If we are getting, reduction the same way we are getting increments, then I think that will make a lot of sense. But we are getting reductions at very little fractions and then increment at high fractions. It doesn't really make sense here, but I'll be happier if globally it is reduced, and when it is reduced we also get that kind of same reduction over here than when it reduces, then we still remain at the same price, but when it goes up again then we're also going up. But if it comes down, we all come down to the level at which it is reduced globally, and if it goes up again, so it should be that kind of swing. Let us keep on having it up and down.
Head of Research at COPEC, Benjamin Insia, explains what accounts for the reduction, while adding that consumers could experience further drops in prices at the pumps if government takes off some other taxes.
There are 4 things that accounted for this particular reduction. One is that the international market price of the various products have declined, averagely by about 2%. And also the government has introduced or has reviewed downwards the margins by 15 pesos. So if you put the decrease of the price of the products on the international market, in addition to the 15 pesos reduction by government on the margins, then that is the expectant results we are getting. Be less optimistic, right? Because if you look at the data we are looking at, we don't see any further price decline in the second window of April. However, things may change in the coming days. If things change, prices could decline further. Government should consider also reducing the taxes on the buildup, because as we speak, government did not touch any of its taxes on the buildup, but rather reduce the margins of the transporters, and that also affects the cutting of the products within the petroleum downstream.